Hey happy homemakers, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I actually had a lot more laundry than I'm showing you guys here now. I was in the middle of doing like 5 loads of laundry, and then I was like, you know what, I should have been recording this whole time. So you guys are gonna get the tail end of laundry duty on this day, and then I'll be picking up on the next day in this video. So let's get on with the cleaning.
I hear your whisper through the wind, here right now. There's no place that I would rather be, so let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong. I can feel you in the sunlight, and through the cold nights when I close my eyes, I am walking, oh Lord, beneath the starlight, a love so pure. Now, there's no place that I would rather be, so let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong.
So we got some new towels. So all of our old ones will be going to Goodwill. We got 2 of these and had them for a while, and then went back and got some more. So we have 8 total. So these are the Members Mark from like the hotel collection from Sam's, and we are really enjoying those.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever.
All right, you guys, it is day 2 of this video. I am not feeling it today. My house is pretty messy. It is a Friday, and so I wanna get it in order for the weekend. I woke up feeling just kind of crummy, a little bit nauseous. I think it's because I woke up an extra hour early all this week to try to get some things done. And so yeah, tomorrow, hopefully I'll get to sleep in a little. Oh, it's Saturday. My kids are usually up at like 6:30 or 7, but we've changed their clock to try to get them to start waking up at not till 8, or not coming out of their room till 8, playing by themselves. So hopefully I'll get to lay in bed till 8. Usually my body won't let me sleep anyway, so. But let me give you guys an overview of what the house looks like right now. I have some dishes and just a lot of clutter, really, more than anything. So we'll see what we get to, but this is what I actually have going on right now. I have my little helper who is trying to get on camera, so. Yeah, these are just the dishes from last night, and this morning we had a event last night, so we kind of just rushed over there without completely cleaning up for dinner, and I was exhausted when I came back. So this is Kenzie's mess, which, speaking of which, you actually need to do your schoolwork, Kenzie. She is doing schoolwork on the computer through the Abeka homeschool program, where you can get the videos on their website streaming, and she's gonna be going to a 2-day-a-week program. But yeah, so she has those videos she's been doing every day. I did like 5 loads of laundry on the other day. I didn't show most of them, but that is one that I didn't finish. I kind of started recording that day at the end of what I was doing, so just need to tidy up in here. I'll probably save that load of laundry for last because I have been putting off cleaning off my dresser for weeks, and I really do want to get that taken care of. I also have clothes that I've just thrown up on my I almost said Peloton. That is not a Peloton. That is a NordicTrack bike. It has the screen like the Peloton. So anyway, yeah, so I need to get this tidied up. This is mainly just stuff that needs a home. I need to quit doing this. You guys know I always struggle with keeping that clean. And then of course, we'll see if I get to it. But I do have various other clutter hotspots in the house, so we'll see about that. This probably won't take too long just to tidy. I do also need to clean the bathrooms. They've been cleaned once this week already, but you know how it is. Sometimes your bathrooms need it more often. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. If you have some cleaning to do, go ahead and join us. I do also have a few additional loads of laundry in here that I totally forgot until just this very moment. But yeah, put us up on whatever screen you like to watch your videos on and clean along with us, and let's go.
Around and put it on the sink.
Can you put this over there? All right, so I did not take off my PJs for you guys, and I kind of half brushed my hair. It was curly yesterday from that event we had. But like I said, not feeling the best, so this is what you guys get today.
Mommy,
yes.
can I help you wash the dishes?
Yes, can you go put that on my bed for me? Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. I need to move my computer and stuff out of here so we don't make a mess. And then I will let her help me a little bit with the dishes, and then she needs to do some of her homework, so.
Good morning, Stu.
Kenzie was all about my video on this day, and she was being extra cute, smiling, like waving at the camera and everything.
There, you raggy.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah.
So this area right below where my utensils are has kind of gotten a little bit out of hand, so I don't get it the best angle of it on camera, but I went ahead and decided to just tidy this area while I was putting things away because it just got a little over cluttered. I might need to move some containers around because I actually didn't have nearly this many containers in here when I made this the spot for these, and we ended up replacing some of our other getting some more glass containers. I told you guys quite a while back that a few years ago, we decided to start doing only glass for any of our containers that we warm up. And we just have plastic for food storage or like, you know, fruit storage, anything that's not going to get warmed up. Leftovers, you know, they'll just be taken out of plastic and put into glass before they're warmed up, that kind of thing. And now that we've gotten more glass, this little drawer here that I just finished organizing, it's overcluttered, I guess. So I might have to go through and do revamping. If you guys have done any organization ever in your life, if you're a mom like I am, for sure, you definitely know. But organizational projects do take some tweaking, and I know I share this with you guys quite a bit, but I think it's something that I didn't realize for a very long time. And so I always want to try and just share that with people when it comes up, is like, hey, just because you're having to reorganize a space doesn't mean you're a failure or that, you know, you did anything wrong initially. It's just that your space has now changed and it's time for a change, right? So I just like to encourage you guys not to ever feel discouraged if you have to completely reorganize a space, even if it's a few weeks later or a few months later. Sometimes it takes a while to, you know, kind of figure out how you want your spaces. And then other times it really is just that your space, your need for that space has actually changed. Like in my case where we bought more things to put in there. Now maybe this cabinet's not big enough. So anyway, kind of rambling, but Kinsey and I here were just going through here and scrubbing down the sink, and she was having a blast doing this. So I let her take over and I moved on to declutter the kitchen table. It is always full of art projects and papers, and this is a big constant thing in our house. I always look for solutions when I have like a known clutter hotspot that never changes, but I don't think there's necessarily a solution in this case. I think this is just something that's going to happen because they love doing arts and crafts, and so I just have to learn to live with it and get better at keeping up with it. So I just need to really get better at not letting this go more than one day without me tidying it, because, you know, this is obviously several days here, maybe a whole week of just their art crafts projects just being kind of put in a stack and moved out of the way. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be an ongoing thing in our house because I'm definitely not going to stop them from doing their crafts. They love coloring papers and then cutting the characters that they color out of the papers. And so that's what this typically is. So what I was going through and doing was just sorting anything they had not yet colored from items they had already colored, and then throwing things away that they had maybe colored quite a while ago. I typically will keep the things they do for a few weeks before throwing them out to make room for new projects, because it's never ending, like I said, and if I kept everything, my house would just be, you know, completely full to the ceiling with paper.
I don't know where she came from, kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. There's something about the way she laughs and the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees. And when she's gone, I miss her so. I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. upside down.
So on this day, I did want to let my iRobot automatic vacuum go ahead and run through in the house, but some of the corners in the kitchen and living spaces just had a lot in them. This iRobot that we have, the Roomba, it does do a pretty good job at the corners, but you need to at least once, you know, every few weeks or once a month go and do your corners yourself really good, especially the ones in the kitchen and any areas that are high traffic that get really gross. So I just went around and kind of cleaned out some of the corners. I put the dirt in the middle so that the vacuum would have an easier time cleaning all of that up, and then I just had some more tidying to do in the living room. I had curled Lexa's hair with these rollers for school picture day and left them all sitting out, so I just wanted to get that tidied up.
Never thought it would be so hard. I grew up without a scar, just living my life with no big worries. And I've always known what I want, just didn't know what came along.
So as you can see, I had the iRobot going, and it was time to move on to this disaster of a dresser. This is another constant hot spot, another area where I am really bad about just throwing stuff up here. And if you've been around, then you know, but yes, this is an issue I constantly have. I'm always just leaving this, and then I finally get around to cleaning it up. So I don't know. I'm still working on a solution. Is really probably for me to, it's just a, you know, it's one of those things. It's a surface that it's easy to throw stuff on there. And so it's a habit that I have to break, and no promises for when that's going to happen, but it is on one of my life goals to eventually get better at not using this hot spot, actually putting things away and not just tossing them there. So this area was pretty dusty as well, so I wanted to go ahead and get it cleaned off, and then I needed to sort everything, then kind of just put a few things back on the dresser. But most of the items in here either needed to go in my dresser, in my closet, or in my bathroom.
Lock my door and stay inside or wait until I'm safe again. I have nothing more to put on. I'm defeated and withdrawn, just trying to understand where it went wrong. Always believe that nothing good in life is free, but it's overwhelming how people can hate on me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open.
Okay, so here I am just making the bed, and this reminded me, I got one of those square pillows. Have you guys seen those advertised? I keep getting those ads for like side sleeper square pillows. If you look at my pillow, look how like twisted up it is. I could not even figure out how to get it untwisted on this day, but I do wake up with like neck pain and stuff quite a bit from being a side sleeper and my pillow not really working super well. So those side sleeper pillow commercials have really gotten me, but they're $160, you guys, for one pillow. Like, nope, sorry. I think I need to be a millionaire to be able to justify that expense. I don't know, or have some, if I had actual chronic pain or something, that would be worth it, you know, if it really worked. But I did find some for $20 on Temu. So I got 2 of them to try out, and I'll let you guys know how I like them. But hopefully those are coming in next week. So I'm curious to see, because I mean, it looked exactly the same. I don't know if it actually is. It's supposed to be microfiber and all this stuff. But yeah, it's a square pillow for 20 bucks, not 160. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on how that works for me. I'm excited to see if it helps me being a side sleeper, like be more comfortable at night. I do tend to toss and turn and like lump my pillow up, as you can tell in that last clip, a lot. So here I am moving on to hanging up the clothes that were just put over my exercise bike, and just kind of sorting through and putting all of these items back where they need to go.
Wide open.
Say something that like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel. Tell you how I feel.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you got some type of cleaning motivation for your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
With you